Welcome to Green Living Path. Namaste. This is our yogi. It's great to have you here. Here are my 10 tips I use daily to basically transform my energy to become happy on a daily basis. And it's crazy looking back at the past and seeing my level of happiness was down here, but naturally it rises by implementing these 10 tips. So stay with me. The first tip in the mornings is when your brain's in theta, it's very susceptible to information and suggestion. So play a gratitude music in the morning that's got affirmations in it. And the music actually, the vibration music actually affects your whole body, your neurons, your whole body. So it's actually better to practice to listen to gratitude music in the mornings and in the evenings, guys. That's what I do anyway. That's the first tip. The second tip is staying with the music tip. During the day, if you're having a lunch break, make sure you've got uplifting music or something or even just playing music from time to time during the day. That's really uplifting. I listen to a lot of Brazilian kind of cafe house music, so that's very bubbly and uplifting. Now the third thing, that's the second tip. The third tip is meditation, guys. It's so good to change the brain. It changes your whole brain, your corpus callosum, which connects both hemispheres in your brain. And it actually has been proven scientifically, guys, that it increases the actual connections, the dendrites and the neurons. So you've got more synchronization between both hemispheres. So that's the third tip, and that's really important to do that on a consistent basis because it changes your whole perception. It opens you up like a flower in full bloom, guys. Instead of we've been taught and to be dumbed down, but you want to express yourself because after all, we're all infinite beings. That's our true essence. So that's the fourth tip. So the next tip is do stretches or go for a walk in nature. I do yoga, and that releases there's a lot of things are held in the body, guys. And it's interesting when you're doing breathing and you're letting go in a stretch, you're just letting things go. And you can also use the stretching to let go anything in your mind and just let it go. It's letting go of the past, letting go and actually just coming to happiness in the moment. There's no reason why we can't be happy. We can't decide to be happy right now. So that's the fifth tip. Now the sixth tip is a really good one. It's living your purpose, guys. Because when you live your purpose, you're 1,000 times more aligned and you're like a magnet drawing to you from the field things that you want to manifest right now. You just release the want and actually just know that it's happening. You're generating things like a magnet when you're actually in alignment and you're living your purpose. You're working when you're doing your work, your day-to-day work too, just come from an authentic place and actually think about how you can help people. Don't get caught up in the politics or the work politics. I know it's hard to do, but just keep away from all that. Just focus on how you can actually help people and focus on that. Don't focus on the money so much. Just focus on how you can really genuinely help people and being authentic, coming from the heart. So that's the sixth tip. Now this is a biggie, guys. During the day, this is kind of a secret little thing. You can use visualization and imagine a picture frame in your mind's eye. You can put any frame color around. Golden is a nice way. And then see yourself with somebody that you love, or your lover, or your family, your kids, your friends. see yourself really happy and joyful. And then connect that to knowing that you're worthy, of being happy. This is the kind of key, guys. This is the seventh tip, is that this visualization actually helps you start believing, because you can feel it, feel the happiness, feel the gratitude, feel that you might want to have a material object in there, you might want the car or whatever. It's up to you. So do that a few minutes each day, many times each day, and that keeps you in sync, in the flow of happiness. So that was the seventh tip. Now the eighth tip is a really good one as well. You've actually got to give yourself permission, guys. This is a big one. This is so underestimated. Give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to have an abundant, infinite life that you're doing. You know, give yourself permission and link that to the worthiness in the actual visualization, that you are worthy, that you're totally, it's just totally natural that you're worthy. Because a lot of society has dumbed us down, and the programming has dumbed us down to think that we're small. That's easy to control you when you're small. You're very submissive and stuff like that, which is nothing wrong with being like that, but it's also, people confuse that with being the whole life living like that. But you're wanting to know you're worthy, and know that it flows through you. So that was the eighth tip. The ninth tip is actually reframing, and this is a really important thing. During the day, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts, neuroscientists say. If a negative thought comes in, just accept it and then reframe it. Say, I'm worthy. I'm more than enough. I'm happy. I'm an infinite being. I'm in flow state. I'm coming from love. I'm coming from happiness. Okay? So that's the really key thing. And then the 10th tip, which is really important, is during the day, know that everything's working out. Feel this, have this feeling, because your feelings actually pull it out of the field. So just feel like you're happy, your day's going really well, feel like things are working out perfectly for you. And this is actually quite weird, because a lot of people, when things go wrong, they spiral downwards, and then they start thinking, oh, things have gone wrong, the day's gone. You just reverse that and do the opposite, thinking things are going better, the day's flowing and stuff like that. And then take the time to visualize about that as well. And obviously the bonus tip is eating really, really well, guys, which keeps your body energized, and nutritious food, which is vegetables, salads, avocados, nuts, juices, teas. I have a lot of pomegranate teas. This bonus tip, guys. I have a lot of pomegranate tea with green tea. And the reason why pomegranate is it's jam-packed with antioxidants, so is green tea, with honey in it. And I have it warm, and it also reduces body weight. I have turmeric in there, and I also have cinnamon in there. And I stir it up, and I have that in the morning to start the day. Okay, so that's a really key feature with the whole thing, because you've got to have sattvic, which is basically how a yogi eats, nutritious food, which actually helps the body, because a lot of food we're taking on board doesn't give us the energy in relation to the energy it takes to digest it. Okay, so just have a look at the whole thing, have an overview of all that, and remember to follow what you love. Just work away, even if you start a side hustle, guys. aligning with your passion, becoming that magnet, that dynamo in your life. So I really hope the 10 tips that I implement each day really helped. And don't forget the music to dance through life. It's lovely to have all of you here. It's such a beautiful thing. Now let's just keep on lifting our happiness each day, our base level, lift that each month. So it's lovely to see you all. Namaste, everybody. All the best.